Okay, welcome everyone to some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Gnoll hasn't been nerfed yet, surprisingly. Uh, but unfortunately I have no internet today, so it's very likely that while I'll be able to record this, I'm actually recording this from my phone data, I won't be able to upload this, so unfortunately we might have to miss a day. I actually have something on tonight, and I'll be out the whole day, so I won't be able to upload this by tonight. My net's not working for some reason. Not sure why. um, if it does come on, you'll be able to see it today. But and today being the Sunday, which I have no idea if any of you guys actually know, because America is like on a different timeline to me. I think so. I don't know. If you see a gap in the videos, that's because there's been an issue with the internet recently, and I just can't upload. But hopefully it doesn't happen again. We'll have to see, though. I really don't have a choice in the matter anyway. Notice how Lightning Sprout just casually killed Uruk in like one shot. Pretty nice. Oh wow, it's even lagging on this computer, on this net. What? Hello? I thought I fixed this. Damn it. Alright, well, it's like I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. I just have to kind of work through it. This is the downside of recording on a schedule and also recording offline. Online, sorry. I just don't have any control over when my net decides to shit itself, so I can't upload it. I don't know. I might go back to offline soon. Like every single time this shit happens, I'm like, I really should go back to offline. And every single time I forget to go back offline, so it's just kind of meh, whatever. But having no issues with like net and stuff would be really convenient for me. So maybe we'll have to see. And also net you can also offline you can see like inventory stuff. So it's not like there's only disadvantages for playing offline anyway. You get to see my inventory and stuff at any point in time. It's a little bit more user friendly, I guess. I mean, for me personally, I prefer the online version now because I'm just so used to it. I don't look at the bottom right hand side of the screen at all, really. So, nah, whatever. But for newer players, it does help. There's a bunch of garbage in these shops. There's a +2 scale mail of fire resistance, and there's a Pearl Dragon armor. Encumbrance rating of 11 compared to an encumbrance rating of 10 for scale mail. So it's slightly heavier than scale mail. We'll see if scale mail is actually viable for this character. So our stuff is at 1 and 2%. If we wear this, it goes to 1 and 5%. Okay, so we can actually wear scale mail, and also we can wear Pearl Dragon by extension. That's pretty exciting. That means that we can get a lot of stuff done, really. Why do we not have gloves on? That's very interesting. I think we must have accidentally dropped it, because there's no way it spawns on the upstairs like that. Let's just put that on real quick. Okay, so we finished Lair, we finished Dungeon, and we finished Orc. Now we gotta go to either Snake or Shoals. We have access to Arpoise, so it's pretty logical that we go to Snake. I don't really like to go to Shoals as my first rune. It tends to be the more difficult of the two. Regardless of how you see the game, it's almost always more difficult. Here, nothing's going to be resistant to cold, so Metabolic and Glaciation is going to be beautiful. Olgrub's Toxic Radiance, not so great, but we'll still use it on things that aren't Arpoise. I need to just remember which one is which. I think I prefer to have Inglaciation on O, actually. Just because I use ZO more for bigger spells, I guess. Actually, that's kind of true. I don't know. I should remember to keep it on at all times, though. It tends to be... Metabolic and Glaciation is something that you kind of want to have every single second of the day. If you can slow everything on the screen, then you're doing good, pretty much. Unfortunately, we have to deal with the spell hunger, which we actually we aren't prepared for at all because we don't have we can't train spellcasting exactly. But what I did realize is that it's actually better for me to probably curse on this ring of Arpoise RN, so I'm fully bound, to give myself the maximum amount of assistance with my spells. So now everything is down to like 1% ish fail, which is really strong. On top of that, we should probably also curse on some of our... Oh my fucking god. What? Okay, one sec. I gotta mute my mic. All right, can the editor just jump cut that back in, please? Just someone, yeah, just remember to cut that in when you record that, when you edit it, please. Thank you, appreciate it. Let's get the scale mail, I guess, cursed on for now. I just kind of want to have a little bit more armor and AC, armor and dodging. Sorry. So because we have the medium level, where is it? There we go. Because we have our armor trained armor cursed on. And it's a mid-range armor. I think we get both armor and dodging, but at a low amount. Which is fine. That's okay. We kind of want that anyway. Oh, also, I completely forgot that I have Animate Dead and stuff, which is nice. Yeah, so we haven't really got any chance of getting Spell Hunger to be reduced. The only way we can get spellcasting to increase is, via Ash and Zari stuff, is to actually curse on a staff, which is probably not ideal for this character. I don't think we really want to do that, so yeah, there's no real option here, I suppose. It's a bit unfortunate, that's okay. Oh, alright. Unfortunately, we get a little bit of lag every time we cast Metabolic Inglaciation with our allies on the screen, because it has to go through the effort of telling us that every single one of our allies is unaffected, because why not? It's a bit inefficient, but that's okay. It could just go to your undead horde is not affected by this garbage, but whatever. Unfortunately, I don't know how to tweak our log file so it doesn't show us certain messages. I don't think that's even possible. It might be, but I don't really think it's necessary. Book of Flames, that would give us access to Fireball, which is a pretty good fire spell, pretty good damage spell in general, really. But I think we're looking for something more along the lines of maybe Iron Shot or... Yeah, something like Iron Shot, maybe, or Freezing Cloud. That's a pretty good start. Mostly because we want stuff that's like Tri-School-ish, usually a little bit inefficient to pick up, but also very strong when you do get it. Like that level of stuff is what we're looking for here. Also, we should start dropping some of these random garbage ones. Nothing to enchant. I don't know if I should really keep this book. It's really nothing. There's not that much in these books. There's a Styrian. Let's get a Lightning Spire here. Let's make sure to slow him down. Stack a touch of poison on him. Alright, our Lightning Spire placement was not ideal. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, didn't do anything. That's okay. +4 Morning Star of Protection, Uncursed Shield of nothing, but nothing might actually be better than anything. I don't know. Nah, probably not. We only gain 2 shield off of that, off of the getting the shield, and we lose RC for no reason, so it's probably not worth it. I guess this setup that we have right now is a little bit better, I'd say. But yeah, it really sucks that my net's been going down quite so much these days. It's very disruptive, and I'm not a fan, but you know, that's the unfortunate life of an Australian. You just kind of get fucked when it comes to internet. High-speed internet for us is like bottom-tier poverty internet in America, and even worse, like basic free Wi-Fi. Literally, actually, basic free Wi-Fi in Asian countries like Singapore and stuff is significantly faster than the best internet we got. So that's depressing, isn't it? That's okay. We just gotta learn. We gotta learn to accept that Australia isn't perfect. It's also too hot, but that's beside the point. I mean, you're gonna be hearing a lot of this computer fan. +3 large tank, nothing of value. Unfortunate, really, but that's okay. Also, I'm gonna go turn this fucking disintegration wand off. It's because this account is kind of old-ish. I have a kind of outdated init file, so I have sorry, because I have an outdated init file. This was back when disintegration was actually a relevant wand, not like now when it's just garbage, but you know what I mean. Like before it was good. When it was good, I had them on auto pickup because they were of the same tier roughly as digging ones. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What? Hello? Don't kill me. Holy shit, he's gonna kill me. Yeah. Do we have Arlek? We have a Staff of Air, which is not gonna really help us because we have this thing cursed on already. Fuck. What a pain in the ass. Seriously, I hate Shock Serpents. I hate all electric-based enemies. Electricity can go fuck itself, to be completely honest. It's absolutely horrible to play against. It's swingy. You have to get the rarest resistance in the game to get it. It's very hard to get Arlek. There's no such thing as a Ring of Arlek. There's no such thing as a spell called Insulation, a specific charm spell that would make you resistant to electricity. I wonder why that was removed. Probably because it gave you resistances as a spell. But God, I wish we had that spell because it would make this game so much easier. Book of Death. We already got that actually. Yeah, we already got that. Book of Party Tricks. Invisibility is not bad actually. It's pretty decent. Book of Thaumaturgy. Nothing in there. Alright, well there's nothing in this Book of Shops. This bookstore, if you will. Oh, Larger Tame. Oh, Electrocution. That's pretty good. Except that for this character, it's probably not amazing. It's okay, but like, we're losing a shield. And I don't think that's really worth it because we're basically wasting EXP for no reason. I mean, a Larger Tank tends to be good because you have a lot of EXP. It doesn't cost a lot of EXP. Actually, maybe that means that it is good on this character. It's kind of hard. Like, the logic is a little bit weird. It feels. Because, I mean, getting it to 14 is good, and I can just curse it on, but it's most likely we'll get a slightly better weapon by that time anyway. Don't fucking kill me. No, you're gonna kill me, you piece of shit. No. Wand of Clouds. Oh, yes, with high-ish Evo, we get access to actually good clouds. Not this mephitic bullshit. We get... Oh no, we're starving. Eat some food, quick. Okay, where is this prick? Oh man, there's a lot of stuff over there. We all grab Toxic Radianced a Naga. We poisoned a Naga, that feels good. Wait, what is that red thing? What was that red face over there? Is it this asshole thing? This Shock Serpent over there? We can actually confuse this. Nice. That makes things a lot easier. Couldn't do it earlier because we were at too low health, but, you know. Was that the red thing? No, the red thing's over there on our left. That's probably Vashnia, maybe. Or it's some random unique. Wait, seriously? Is it Nagaraja? Is our character that bad? Huh. Didn't think about that. Okay. Okay, if that's a red, that's good then, because the game severely underestimates how strong we are. That's pretty interesting, actually. I didn't think about that. I wouldn't have imagined the Nagaraja to be of a class that's red. Ashensar thinks is actually red danger. Alright, we want to get some MR here somehow. Fuck, we have no way of getting MR. I hate this game. Let's just get a whole bunch of summons and then just fucking fight him, I guess. I don't know. Hey Louise, how you doing? Meet some ice beasts. I don't know. How did they kill her? That's embarrassing, dude. Oh, she had -2 chainmail. Fair enough. She was taking extra damage than she normally would, even if she had just regular chainmail. There's another red. Is that must be Nagaraja, right? Yeah, it is. What? That's weird. Why that character... Like, our character steamrolls that thing. Interesting. I wonder how the danger zone is actually affected then. Doesn't seem to be affected by things that I thought it would be. Wait, does that sentence make sense? Probably not. Like, it doesn't... How does it get influenced? We're level 17. We have pretty good stats and everything. I mean, we have 14 in every single skill. Every single magic skill. You would assume that we are stronger than the average Nagaraja. Or at least that it's not strong. But what? How do we do this? Are we God? But yeah, Man was talking in the Discord the other day, I guess. Because, like I said, I don't know if it's going to be today. If the video is going to be uploaded today or tomorrow. But it was the other day, I guess, that Gnoll's more OP than Deep Dwarf. Now, I don't know if that's actually true, but it doesn't sound ridiculous, I'd say. it sounds kind of ridiculous. It doesn't sound super ridiculous. I still think D12 would be stronger, but you know, whatever. He said it's more boring to play because you have everything. But I counteracted that. I countered that statement by saying maybe you're just relying too much on things you already know are good, and you haven't really had the chance to experiment with the character. But he's like, oh, I played 2 games. I'm like, is that enough? Maybe. Like I said, this was not a very long conversation, but this is the top impressions with the pros. That doesn't roll off the tongue very easily, but you know, that's what we're calling it from now on. Top tip pick impressions from the pros. There you go. Perfect. It's beautiful, really. That's the new segment of the show where I just rehash things that other people said because I can't be bothered making my own opinion. The video game. Oh my god, there's so many fucking nuggets here, dude. This vault in particular on a speedrun is the worst. You have to fight everything at once, and your fights last like 3 berserks. As in, you fight, you unberserk, you keep fighting, you berserk, you keep fighting, and you berserk again. It can last up to that long. It's just, God, there's so many enemies. It is rough, but that's okay. We're doing fine. Look, there's so many red guys on the screen that we're struggling so much, but clearly we're not. Like I said, I don't know how the game determines character relative enemy strength, but it's clearly busted when it comes to Gnoll, at least, because this character is way stronger than any of these guys. I mean, look at that. We're actually just man-fighting this area. On weaker characters, I usually just lure every single enemy one at a time, but we're actually strong enough to sort of move up in the ranks. If you're pushing into this area while there's still enemies in there, you're doing pretty well for yourself. Like, your character's pretty strong. I just bit my tongue. Someone help. I need to call an ambulance. I'm dying. Yeah, anyway. Ooh. I keep thinking, like, things are leveling up. I'm like, oh my god, cool. Oh, it's just everything. Fair enough. I don't care anymore. All our spells are up. We got some books. Some book stuff. Spectral weapon's not bad to pick up, I guess. It's not great either, I suppose. Without pole arms, I'd rather just not. Fireball is fine, I suppose. We don't really have amazing amounts of mana. We'd rather use it on summonings and stuff. Probably. I don't know. Doesn't seem like I need to. Whoops. Why do we not pick up that scroll? There we go. So this scroll is either brand, weapon, holy word, random uselessness, or summoning. So it's garbage regardless. Alright. Brand weapon. That's fine. So all our unknown scrolls are worthless except summoning now. Alright, good. Maybe we could try find that demon trident of venom, and then we could where was it? Brand weapon. Get a brand weapon scroll right there. Come on. I don't care, Ash and Zari. I can see them. I don't care. Just go back over there. Come on now. It's taking too long. Alright, read that scroll. Put it on the brand weapon. It's freezing now. Does that make it better? Nah. I think draining weapon, our draining double sword's probably better at this point. I mean, generally speaking, the demon weapons would be really good for a Gnoll anyway, because they're low investment, high power, one-handed weapons, so they're pretty good. But, I don't know, for this Gnoll specifically, who already has a double sword, doesn't seem like there's any real point in me bothering. Hey, there's our first rune. That was very easy. I'm liking this new race so far, for the opportunities that it will give us as a player, but as to balance, I feel like this will be pretty top tier. In its current iteration, I agree with Man. I think it's going to be top tier as fuck, but that's alright. There's a book over there. I guess we can go in. We have triple RC plus? Yeah, we're fine. Let's go in. These fucking teleport vaults are so annoying, but that's alright. Oh, we have apportation too. Not that it really matters, because we're going through this area anyway. We picked up a book of defense. Holy shit, deflect missiles. What the fuck? It's on 5% fail. What? Holy shit, this character's broken as hell. Oh my god. Anything that's basically dual school is guaranteed to be at 1%, but everything at single school is going to be hard to get. So, Discord and stuff. Speaking of which, join my Discord. Join the Discord. Leave a like, subscribe, I don't know, do some stuff. Alright, now that we have this thing, we can get rid of our cloak and replace it with some other cloak, but I'm too lazy to do that right now. But it's 1 extra AC. Yeah, true. The life of a the life of a what do you go? Oh fuck! No, don't do that. Go to layer 5, please. It's the life of an optimal player. You just have to kind of run over here, put the cloak on. Oh fuck! We have to actually curse something on. God damn it! Let's curse the gloves on. Sure, why not? So that we get our armor and AC values back. Nice. Oops. Okay, everything's going well so far. I like it. Let's go back to lair, just drop all these spell books. I find it kind of funny that in 2017 we're still making stashes, but, you know, this is more because I'm lazy than because it's actually a good idea. You can drop it all over the dungeon, I just like to keep every one of my spells in one place, just because it's annoying otherwise. So in in Shoals, Olgrebs is actually pretty good. Also, I need to remember to keep casting Deflect Missiles because I don't have it on permanently anymore. Bit unfortunate, but hey, Deflect Missiles is better than Repel Missiles, so, you know, I should be grateful, I suppose. Alright, so this place is going to be a lot easier because we have pretty good amounts of shield-ish. We have Deflect Missiles, we have a lot of AoE stuff, and worst come to worst, we can just pick up Invisibility. Which we don't actually have enough spell levels for because, unfortunately, we're not going to be running a lot of spell levels in this game. We can't boost the amount of spell casting we get, which kind of sucks, but hey, whatever. You know, like, I don't know if Gnoll necessarily needs to be rebalanced. I think it's good to have a class that teaches you the game without X mechanic, and in this case, X mechanic is any form of opportunity cost. It might actually be a pretty interesting thing to keep for version 0.21. MP plus 9 and that plus 6 reflection is pretty good as well. Regeneration is also nice. Regen MP plus 9 is probably the best one there then, I guess. It's also cheaper than the reflection amulet. I mean, yeah, I have to get rid of the reflection, and that's kind of annoying, but, you know, whatever. Let's just drop it. Regen's probably better anyway. We'll curse it back on. Here we go. Nice. I do want to be fully bound in jewelry, like I said. It's probably not a good idea to be fully bound in jewelry. Usually when you play conservative Ash, you like to get partially bound, or modestly bound, I think it is. So 2 pieces of jewelry being cursed. Because it'll give you the spellcasting. How the fuck are we lagging with my phone? What? Sorry, I got so used to pressing refresh every time things don't go right. What? How are we lagging with that? That makes no sense. Alright, this might be a problem with the server then. If the fucking phone net's lagging, that's not good. I mean, I don't think that's normal, right? Maybe it is. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? It's fine. Whatever. We'll just deal with it. Besides, I don't want to have the video be going too long anyway because, like I said, if the net's really spotty at some point, I might be able to just casually sneak in like an hour of uploading and then get the video uploaded, but I can't do that if my video is like 90 minutes long or 40 minutes long because it'll take too long. Book of Death, there's nothing really in here that's like amazing. Bolt of Draining is probably like the best one. Oh, some boots. It's +1. Oh my god, 1 free AC. We have 23 AC, 20 evade, and 11 shield. It's actually pretty bad stats, but what can you do? You're in scale mail. Like, I don't really have a choice anyway, so fair enough. That anti-magic demon trident is actually pretty good. I'm gonna go and attack my own ally, grab his demon trident, and just wait for it. We'll probably be able to use it at some point against some casted guy, assuming that I uncurse this weapon at some point and then go back to being a regular, old-fashioned, you know, user of all weapons. I'm only keeping this cursed blade on because it was already cursed and because it's kind of helpful for me to have this thing cursed on for the time being. Simply because it gives us the Ashen's Eye skill boost. But once we get past that, we'll probably not bother. I'm getting shot. Oh my god, I'm getting shot a lot. Okay, let's just pull back. I should be regenning, but I forgot. I should also be Olgrebsing and stuff, but I also forgot. Whoops. A little bit of a mistake there. The correct play would have been to like be regenning and all-grebsing constantly, and also keeping my deflect missiles up, but I keep forgetting to use it. Like I said, it's hard to break old habits. Oh god, we're being drowned or something. Thankfully, Ashen Zari's clarity, which is a rare thing nowadays, is keeping us from being mesmerized, which is really helpful for us. It's just kind of taking everything out. I like that a lot. I liked clarity before, even as a regular amulet. I liked before the old amulet system because you actually had like a pretty decent number of options that were okay to have. Now you kind of only have 2 or 3, depending on who you're talking to, maybe even 4. But before you had all those and more, so it's like, I don't know. I preferred the old version of amulet using. Alright, here I'm just kind of toxicking everything and all-grebsing everything at the same time. We're hoping that the poison kind of just stacks on stuff. Kill the Catoplepus that gets thrown in my way. I'm petrified now, fuck. Okay, that's okay. A lot less dangerous than I thought it was going to be. I probably should have summoned a Lightning Spire earlier, but I was kind of trying to figure out what position I wanted to be in. Polyphemus hits pretty hard, but not horribly hard, I guess. Hard enough that we get scared, but not hard enough that we die. Okay, let's just pull upstairs here. Unfortunately, the lag is actually bad, even on my phone, so... Like I said, it might not actually be the server... It could be the computer, actually. No, my phone wasn't reacting very well either the other day. I don't know. We have this new, like, Google thing. Rather than... Oh, God. I just choked on my own saliva. Someone help. Sometimes I forget how to do basic things like breathe. It's a curse to be so gifted naturally. Anyway, what were we talking about? We're just finishing Shoals. I don't know. Trident protection and a fire-resistant leather armor. Ooh, fire retardant leather armor. I like it. Ooh, this looks like some cool castle thing. It's a sand castle. Get it? Huh? I get it. I don't know if it's actually a sand castle. Disclaimer. But I'm going to go here, I'm just going to open the door, I'm going to slow everyone down, and we'll see what's up. Look at that, easy peasy. There was nothing of value in here. 2 identify scrolls and a piece of gold. Like I said, one of the downsides of this game is how uninspiring most of the loot is. Any predetermined vault rarely has good shit in it. Mostly because devs are too scared of, making these vaults interesting. In terms of... Like, the problem is you either make them really hard and give them decent loot, or... Oh shit, we're barbed. Let's keep our deflect missiles up, and we'll eat some food while we're here. If everything's slowed and poisoned, they'll die before they get to me. Or they'll die really quickly upon getting towards me. Getting to me. Not towards me, fuck. +5 Spirit Flaming. Not bad. Yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like the loot system needs to be reworked a little bit somehow. The vaults are just so fucking boring, because they're dangerous, but then they give just jack shit all loot. Like, it's just so whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do this shit because there's nothing in there. A great example is the depths floor. The big, like, 4-cornered castle depths floor. Like, why the fuck would I want to go in there? There's rarely any good loot in there. It's just like mediocre to whatever, but it takes the whole floor up. It's got a shitload of dangerous enemies surrounding you from all sides. There's very little, there are very few positions to maneuver. Like, why in God's name would I ever want to open that area? It makes no sense. Similarly, like, even the Gnoll castles and shit, and the depths castles and whatnot, why would I ever want to go in those? Those are just dangerous with very little reward. It's just EXP, maybe, which you don't even need. So it's just, I don't know. Maybe that's being too cynical, but a lot of the exploration in this game is just kill a bunch of enemies. That's it. That's the reward. You killed the enemies. Good. Nice. There's no guaranteed loot. There's no awesome loot. It's just whatever. Why do I care? And that's a little bit of a shame, honestly. There's no incentive to do that kind of stuff. There are some really good vaults though. There are some that are really fun. Not including portals, of course. Those are a bit different. I judge those differently. God, what are we taking damage from? Okay, that was interesting. Oh, it's this Sea Snake Boy. Okay, I see. I see your games. I'll play along. Yeah, it's just like, for example, the lair snake bite. Holy shit, you actually do so much damage. How are you not dying? I hate you so much. I hate you with a passion, Ilsu. God, I hate you so much. Shoot her. Oh my god, there are so many water elementals. I have no respect for them at all. Wait, did we kill her? Nope, she's still alive. It's fine though. Hey, we stabbed her. And we regen so much when we walked around the corner because we have double regen on. I like that. We actually regen 1.74 per turn, thanks to our multiple regen sources. The spell and also the amulet. Oh god, this fucking nymph pissed herself and now we can't get out. Fuck her. I hate nymphs. Like, what the fuck? They used to be even worse though, to be fair. They used to, after they died, the water just stayed there. So sometimes you'd just be locked out of a floor for like 35 turns or something. You'd just be crying because you had no idea what was going on. You're like, where the fuck am I upstairs? I thought I was right here. But no. Yeah, the snakebite vault is the one that I'm thinking of that's actually really cool. There's a bunch of snakes. You fight them. It's a challenge to anyone who doesn't have Arpoise. But you get an unrandom at the end of it and you're like, oh, nice. Sweet. I got an actual weapon for my trouble. Compare that to, say, for example, the lair ending elephant temple. You fight a bunch of dire elephants and an anaconda and you get fuck all nothing. Or even hell, let's talk about the shaman ending with the hydra, right? You fight a hydra, a deep troll, multiple Gutublipusses, maybe an elephant or two, and oh man, Bolt of Fire's on 3%, sweet. I'm probably gonna learn that. And you also fight like some death yaks. What do you get from it? Nothing. 2 pieces of gold, identify scroll, and maybe a scale mail if you're lucky. You know what I mean? Like, it just that doesn't feel like it's very rewarding. I mean, is that really the way we want it to go? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's people who prefer having nothing as loot. They don't like, enjoying the feeling of picking up stuff and getting good equipment. But, I'm sure that's a minority argument, right? Right? I would love to see someone who's just like, I fucking hate loot, dude. I want nothing in my game. I just want garbage. I just bottom tier equipment or bust. Like that would be kind of hard for me to imagine, but And this is coming from, maybe it's not coming from a balanced perspective, I suppose, but to be honest, like a lot of the unrandouts are just unbalanced anyway. You kind of got shit that's just garbage and you got stuff that's just completely broken. Crown of Deprovia being one of them, just absolute best helmet slot in the game, really. Gives so many fucking things. No downsides. Had the Alchemist. Downside, -2. But gives you every single resistance in the game, pretty much. It's like, those things are really cool, because they actually help you change the way your character operates, or they give you some unique sense of gameplay. Like, if you get it unrendered, you're playing the game differently, or you're getting a different experience compared to regular play styles, I suppose. But comparatively, but yeah, I don't know. It feels like the vaults should be, I don't know, somehow guaranteeing you some unrandard, even if the unrandards, or even a randard, it doesn't even matter, honestly. I think I want to get rid of Canine Familiar at this point, or even Ice Beast. They're kind of worthless. Like, Lightning Spire is probably better anyway. And I do want to pick up Bolt of Fire, so I'll probably leave it here. Bolt of Fire is a level 6 spell. Unfortunately, I won't be able to pick it up just yet, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to see if I can upload this. If I can't, I'll be really sad, but because I have to go in about, like, maybe 2 hours. So I have to, like, I'll be constantly trying to upload, and we'll see if it actually works. But until then, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.